shorter than the other ones I usually read, and which I guess is good because I'm a little bit more pressed for time this morning. So the poem is titled "My Goal is God Himself," and it was written by Brook. And so she is actually a hymn writer. She lived from 1870 to an unknown date, and I spent probably 30 or 45 minutes online trying to find out more about her life. And there's very little information, which surprised me because normally I would attribute that to some ancient Egyptian figure. And all of a sudden we have someone living in the 19th century, and I don't know when she passed away and how long she lived. But regardless, some of her works are very, very good. And this particular set of lyrics for a hymn is especially, I think, fitting for reading this morning. So it's entitled, "My Goal is God Himself." My goal is God Himself, not joy nor peace, nor even blessing, but Himself, my God. 'Tis His to lead me there, not mine, but His. At any cost, dear Lord, by any road. So faith bounds forward to its goal in God, and love can trust her Lord to lead her there. Upheld by Him, my soul is following hard, till God hath fulfilled my deepest prayer. No matter if the way be sometimes dark, no matter though the cost be oft times great, He knoweth how I best shall reach the mark. The way that leads to Him must needs be straight. One thing I know, I cannot say Him nay. One thing I do, I press towards my Lord. My God, my glory here from day to day, and in the glory there, my great reward. So the application today is found in Philippians chapter 3, verses 13 and 14. I'll turn there real quick and I'll read that for you. Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, and reaching forth unto those things which are before. And verse 14 says, I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of God in Christ Jesus. We often hear people say, well, my goal in life is just to be happy. I want to be happy. I want to be content. But their contentment is not found in things of Christ. It's not found in God and what God has for us. And that's why the poem titled My Goal is God Himself, I think is fitting in that picture. If God is our goal, everything else will fall in place. We'll be happy. And as we learn to abide in Him, all other things we'll find it easier for us to see the big picture of God for our life. And we will be content with what God gives us and what God has for us in our lives. Let's keep that vision, that goal in place and in the right path. And I think we'll be blessed and we'll be happy as we always want to see ourselves. Thank you.